Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday morning, which means another staking coins and Masternodes update video, number 23 in the series now. And the only thing really to talk about in terms of changes this last week, I haven't made any changes to my staking setup or Masternodes or anything like that. The only change we've seen really is the massive sell-off the middle of last week. So we had a massive downturn in the market at the beginning of last week, which is reflected in the price and the staked rewards in dollars this week. As we can see here, we have in the total worth column, we're down just under $7,600. Last week we were almost, or we're just over $9,400. So we're down $1,800 in terms of the total worth just in that week, and that's just indicative of that massive sell-off we had at the middle of last week. Rather, the price of everything kind of dropped, and the price of staking coins has been particularly badly affected. I think most altcoins and a lot of the coins in the list here have been really negatively affected, far more so than Bitcoin. Anyway, let's jump over and have a look at the staking rewards for this week. So starting at the top of the list with NavCoin, 3.59, that's worth 87 cents, down substantially on the last few weeks. We're probably about half of what we've been receiving the last few weeks. I know that there's been some wallet upgrades on the Nav network, so I don't know whether some more people have upgraded to the latest version, and therefore the staking rewards have been shared a little bit more evenly amongst all the kind of staking kind of wallets. But yeah, down substantially on the previous few weeks. Syndicate continues to tick over nicely. We receive our Masternode payments roughly 2 a day every day, so it's 92.2 over the last week, worth $5.81. Neutron, 24.89 coins, a little bit better than the last few weeks, worth 67 cents. To be fair, it should be around that 40%, so this is what we should be receiving most weeks, but we don't have that many coins, so the staking rewards can be a little bit inconsistent. NeoGas, 191 coins total, so we're always going to be around this amount. So 0.3341163, worth $2.13. That's a yearly return just over 3%. Should be high threes, but it's never quite manages to reach what it should do. BeanCash, 529.95, worth $1.49. SmartCash, this is SmartNode, the SmartNode payments, 179.2. They're very reliable, just like the Syndicate rewards. They come in every 2 days, roughly on average. That's worth $5.26. The price of SmartCash being absolutely decimated in the last month or so. I know that somebody who had, I think, 900 SmartNodes was hacked, and a lot of those coins were then kind of flogged off on exchanges. So I think that has pushed the price down over the last month or two, more than normally we would have seen the sell-off in the kind of market. So SmartCash been hit particularly badly in the last few weeks. I think total amount here is probably about 50% down on what it was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So really affected by that hack of 900 odd SmartNodes. What a huge number of SmartNodes somebody was unfortunately hacked for. So Linda, 1788, still down a lot on what we were a few weeks ago. I know some people talking about the new version of the kind of wallet that staking rewards had to kind of come down a bit, but it would stabilize. So we're up a fraction, maybe 100 coins odd on the week before, but this last 2 weeks down massively on what we were receiving a few weeks ago, probably about 50% of what we were receiving a few weeks ago, worth $1.88. Akroma continues to pay out every day like clockwork, 71.37. We get about 10 Akroma a day now. It has decreased a little bit, and it will continue to decrease as more masternodes are added to the system. Obviously, we've got one masternode, and as more masternodes are added to the system, the proportion that we get is lowered a little bit. So it's gone from when I started about 15 coins a day, and we're down to just over 10 coins a day now. So it has decreased a kind of bit as more masternodes have entered the system, but we are gaining obviously coins at the same time. So worth $3.38. PIVX, we earned just over a quarter of a PIVX, worth 27 cents. Can't believe PIVX last night was under $1, first time in a long time. And then Shard, 14.85 Shard, worth 72 cents. You see here the yearly return massive, 134, 135%, but it should be at the moment around that 250% mark. Now I'm staking my Shard on a pool. I'm staking it on my node pool, which is the official Linda pool, and I know that the staking rewards have reduced about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, from 300 to 250%. They'll continue to come down in chunks. I think it's every 10,000 blocks, something like that. They come down until it reaches a final staking reward of 50%. So the earlier you were involved in kind of Shard, the greater the staking reward. Still up at 250%. I've never received anything like that amount on the staking pool. So I don't know if that's just a reflection of the staking pool that I've been set up on. I might move my Shard over to simple POS pool to do a little experiment, see whether that stakes better there. But I don't have enough really to solo stake. I've only got 575 coins, so not worth solo staking. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we've never reached anywhere near the amount that we were due to. I think before, when it was at the 300% mark, we were closer to the 170, 200%. In what we actually kind of got. So yeah, a little bit of a discrepancy there. So I might have a look into that in a little bit more detail, but that was worth 72 cents. Total amount this last week, $22.48. As I said, total staked overall, $4,091.33. This is based on the price on the days that each of the coins was staked. So this is a rolling total that will increase over time. And the total worth, as I said before, just under 7,600. Now, if we take a look, let's jump over to the graphs actually quickly. You can see down here, staking rewards, $22 odd. It's our worst ever rewards for staking. That's down to pretty much just the price. We're down from about $26 last week when the price was a bit higher to 22 this week. And if we jump to the total coin worth, we can see down here the lowest it's ever been. So yeah, really disappointing at the moment. The prices of a lot of these staking coins have been affected far more than kind of Bitcoin. They've dropped to far more than some of the other kind of coins, some of the larger kind of coins. So quite disappointing there. We can see here on the return on investment. So the total cost, this is the cost and as and when we bought the initial coins. The current worth, which is based on the spot price from midnight last night, and then any realized profit. So if I sell coins on a particular day, I make note of the price of those coins in US dollars, and then I add that to the realized profit. I haven't sold anything in the last week, and then we have total profit, should be total profit loss really here because everything is down, and then finally return on investment. So everything down, as you can see. Neutron by far the worst, down almost 97%, so it's lost pretty much all of its value. Some of the other ones that were not doing too badly, so Shard last week was only down about 31-32%, now up to almost down almost 50%. PIVX, and I acquired a lot of those PIVX sort of relatively early. These weren't bought at the peak last year, these were acquired before that, but still down over 40%, and then a lot of the other coins, everything down a little bit on where it was last week. So in total down almost $23,000 from our total cost when we purchased them. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching as always. Ask me any questions in the comments section below, but have a great week. If you could give me a thumbs up, that would be great. It helps other people find the content, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.